Welcome to the eXp Commercial Connect. Welcome to the fastest half hour in real estate. We're live on YouTube and in eXp World. So wherever you're watching, thanks for tuning in. Some housekeeping before we kick things off. There are a couple of tips and tricks to make this experience more enjoyable for you inside of eXp World. First of all, if the screen's way too small because you're way too far up into the stadium, just click the screen and tap zoom in. If you have a question, please type it in the chat in the upper left-hand corner of the screen. We are monitoring the chats in the world and on YouTube. If you're having problems hearing, just exit eXp World and come back in. This corrects the audio more often than not, but be aware you can switch and watch the live broadcast on the eXp Commercial YouTube website as well. So here we go. Just back from eXpCon Canada in Montreal, and wow. Let's start off with something I'm asking all of you for a personal favor. This is a friend of mine. It's her birthday. Her name's Nadia Habib. She is the managing director of Canada, which is a huge promotion. She is now the person in Canada. So go on to Workplace, wish Nadia Habib a happy birthday, and build that relationship. You should write that down. She's in charge of the whole thing. I'm asking you to go to Workplace right now and do that. It never hurts to build a relationship with the leader of a major country, let alone Canada, where we'll eventually be expanding our commercial reach to our northern neighbors. I found out that Canada has a lot more commercial referrals to the United States than I formerly thought. We're in the relationship business, so start at the top, work your way down. It wouldn't hurt to befriend a Canadian powerhouse agent or team to build an international commercial referral business. Let's cut to the big stuff. Boom. The huge announcement in Montreal, of course, is co-sponsorship. This is a massive benefit to commercial advisors. If you're a commercial advisor that's attracting a residential agent, you can co-sponsor with a top residential agent or team to get your prospect the support they need. Likewise, if you partner with residential agents and teams to be the co-sponsor in commercial, you can build a referral partnership and be the support they need in commercial for their commercial prospects. Let's look a little bit at co-sponsorship. Move this right here. Pretend you're coming to eXp and you're a little confused. You have Michael, who's a mentor, a personal friend, and he's awesome. You wouldn't come to this company if it wasn't for Michael. Well, you also know Annie, and she's a product specialist and a group leader in your area. It would really help you if Annie could support your business. Love Michael, but Annie's the local pro. What do? Well, you name Michael your sponsor, and Annie can be your co-sponsor. Here's a list under each one of these categories for primary sponsor and co-sponsor. The primary sponsor will move up a level and insert Annie at level 1. So primary sponsor will be level 2. They will get the frontline qualified agent designation for you. You'll get the stock award as the primary sponsor, and your upline levels 2 through 7 will receive revenue share. You get all the revenue share from anyone that I bring into the company. Now, Annie will be the level 1 sponsor, and Annie will get the first year 50% bonus. We call that the fast start bonus, but Annie's upline does not get the revenue share payments. She does benefit for all of the people that I bring in, but the revenue share tree does not go up Annie's line. It goes up the primary sponsor's line. This is going to be a huge advantage for commercial. His programs for new advisors only. The co-sponsor cannot be the primary sponsor, does not get the primary sponsor's revenue share payments up to level 7. You have 5 days from joining to select a co-sponsor, and the program launches May 1st. If you want more information, you can go to exptoolkit.com/co-sponsor. All right, let's move on from here. New way to track your progress. Next week, at middle of the month, the production leaderboard for commercial is coming out. Starting April 15, you'll be able to advertise your commercial dominance by your city, state, or entire country. It also shows you where you are on the attraction leaderboard in comparison to all eXp agents. If you want to spy on the realty agents, you can toggle between realty in the upper realty and commercial in the upper right-hand corner of the production leaderboard. The system will also notify you via text when you move up the leaderboard. So this is excellent tool for eXp commercial advisors to show where they stand in the company. It also gives you a goal of where you want to be. Okay, speaking of leaderboard, we're going to celebrate our top 20 advisors. We have David Spencer, who crushed it last year. These are the 2024 standings. He crushed it last year, and he did well over $100 million in sales as an individual advisor. We have Paul Frank and John Bias, who up in the Sacramento area. Number 4, we have Tarun Patel. We have Henry Eisenstein, Luis Chavez down by me. We have Erica Wynn, Robert Creamer, Darren Dungeon, and Scott Prescott rounding out the top 10. These guys will also show up in these positions on the production leaderboard. Now, the production leaderboard is launching for this year. If you want to look at last year, you go to the filters and just set it for last year. Just make the last day December 31st, and you'll get the prior year standings. So more to come on the production leaderboard. And now here's why this is exciting. See all these names? These are all the people that just joined us. This is just the people that joined us last month. eXp Commercial has a boom going on. We have Delisha Roden, Sharina Wright, Annalyn Baez, Austin Borges, Deborah Harris, Aaron Duthie, Robin Knox, Bridget. Wow, this is kind of small on my screen, so I'm going to blow it up. All right. Yep, we've got Bridget Marazil, Frederico Caillou, Keegan Burgess, Keanu Jones II, Luis Xavieri Mejas, Todd Potsini, Samita Iravanti, Chris Erdman, Matthew Montilus, James Griffiths, Mark Fansler, Richard Galster, Erica Gause, Jason Keys, Michael Ward, Justin Maxwell, Adina Safta, Chase Thompson, and Vanitha Palavianvelu. You know, there was a period of time in 2014 and 15 where eXp Residential actually had the bandwidth to name every single advisor and agent that joined eXp. And we're there, but it's getting close, guys, because when you're bringing on 50 and 100 a month, reading these names out, that becomes a chore. But it also means that you're growing into one of the largest commercial real estate firms in the country. So let's move on to the next. I'm going to introduce my buddy John Letourneau, who is the head of brokerage operations for commercial. John, take it away.
Thank you. Appreciate it, Sean. Exciting times. Thanks to our advisors for being here. A lot of great stuff happening operationally as far as the eXp goes. So let's start with mentor program. We've been talking about it for a long time, and conversations happened even before I got here, from what I understand. So the mentor program is now fully launched. The first mentee mastermind is going to be today, this afternoon, in just a couple hours. You can find it on the eXp commercial training calendar. If you want to come learn what it's about, stop on by. But the focus is absolutely on productivity and the metrics around your business to help drive it and be sure that you're engaging your clients at a high level. So it's a whole different game. If you're interested in learning more, stop by the mentee mastermind. It is fantastic. CoStar. Speaking of prospecting and getting in with people, we beat the drum on CoStar. And the one thing on CoStar is, and Sean, sorry, I got to use the joke again, which is every tab in CoStar is a 6-figure income if you utilize it. And the one thing is, everyone goes, oh, it's a listing platform. It's a listing platform. Yes, it is, but it does so much more. And we just held 2 amazing prospecting masterminds on how to deep dive with CoStar and find upcoming lease expirations, debt expirations, and probable sellers who are maybe one one generation away from being easily picked up by other brokers who might, try to call them like, hi, by the way, would you like to buy or sell today? So we're giving you some really, really deep dive information as far as what's going on with CoStar. The next two are going to be awesome too. We'll talk about those in just a minute. On education, April 22nd, speaking of that training calendar, remember I said that? It's always been a little tricky to find that. So it's been moved. It's in a really good spot now, which is expcommercial.com/training. And hopefully I didn't steal Bailey's thunder on that one. If I did, sorry, Bailey. But it's a very easy place to find, and all our training is there. So as far as upcoming, on April 22nd, we're doing a great session on using AI in commercial real estate, prospecting with it, how to improve your workflow. AI is a game changer in so many ways. I know Sean had a good example of using that earlier. He was sharing with us, and it's a game changer. And what I'll say is commercial real estate is a very technology-based industry, but it's also very personal. So will we ever be, as advisors, replaced by AI? No, but what will be replaced by is an advisor who uses it, an agent who uses it. So we want to make sure we're stepping up our game and staying on the front edge of that. So April 22nd, you'll see it pop up on the training calendar by tomorrow. April 29th, we're starting a regular prospecting mastermind with one of our top 20. Actually, one of our top 10 is going to help lead us in prospecting and say, hey, where's your struggle? Where's your opportunity? What are your win stories? Tell us what's good. And we're going to work together to improve the prospecting skill set of the entire advisor group here. So if you have an issue or something you're struggling with, or hey, I have call reluctance, whatever that might be, go ahead and do it. That prospecting one is going to be awesome. That's going to be coming on a regular cadence. As far as product specialty stuff goes, we have our product specialty masterminds going, and those have been wonderful. We got some great leaders in the product specialty groups. We want to hear your win stories. We want to celebrate you and have you help us tell the story of the brand, not just to our advisors. We already know it's awesome or we wouldn't be here. I want to be able to have good information, good stories we can share with the outside world on our social feeds to go, man, I didn't know eXp Commercial was doing that. And we're going to have a cool submission form we're getting cranked out right now. The operations team will have that. So reach out to me for now directly, message me in Workplace, go, hey, John, I closed this cool deal. Can we tell that story? So we really want to highlight you. We want the story to be about our advisors and show how incredibly, incredibly hard you work and the amazing things you're accomplishing in the marketplace. Okay. And those product specialty masterminds are ongoing and we love them. So stop by those every month. We got them. Okay. An interesting thing on advertising compliance. So I've been around a long time. I feel 20 years-ish in this business is a good bit. And nothing just drove me nuts except when I see people using our logo who perhaps shouldn't be using our logo. Perhaps they're in another brand, or perhaps they're not really a commercial agent and using it, or maybe using an old one. If you see any issues around this, or you go, hey, that guy left the company, why is it still showing up that way? Online commercial listing platforms do not have the compliance around listing performance and listing accuracy that the MLSs do. So if you see something out there and go, hey, that guy's shouldn't be using that logo, or shouldn't be advertising this, or isn't licensed in this state, or you have a concern about anything relating to that, let the operations team know. We want to protect your brand and make sure that it stands for those eXp commercial advisors who have opted in fully and are part of the team. We are aggressively looking at this. We are actively looking at this state by state. All of our commercial designated managing brokers are also looking at this. So please, please bring that to us. Let us help you. Let us protect the brand, and let us make sure we have a real clear message about what eXp Commercial is. That's why we're here. Okay. Back to training calendar, because we can go in another little circle here, is training calendar is now at expcommercial.com/training. Easy to find. Everything is there. Very visible. We have our revamped regional masterminds. Product group masterminds. Our regional meetings are once a month. We're having specialty stuff. It is chock full of stuff. Additionally, Build Out is doing 2 trainings a month. CoStar, we're doing 2 trainings a month with, and we're going to bring on AIR CRE to start doing some trainings as well. So you're going to see an incredible amount of information on there. That being said, if you go, hey, you know what? I'd really like to share something with the group. Bring that to us. Submit it. We'd love to hear from you. If you go, I'm really passionate about SBA. Cool. Bring us a 7A class. We'd love that. Make sure you come through us. We'd love to help you set it up, get it out there, and get a maximum audience for you to drive attendance. Because if you want something you have something to share, we want to be your partner and make sure that you're sharing it with as wide as possible audience. And we're here to help support you in that. But we want to make sure it also is kind of in alignment with all the other things we have going on with Academy and with mentoring and all that. So please, please bring us your education stuff. We'd love to partner with you on it. But it's an awesome time. And now I get to introduce Roll. See, I threw roll in there, Bailey. I hope you'd appreciate that. She'll tell you why in a second.
Yeah.
Bailey Denham, our marketing awesome guru.
Yeah. Thanks, John. You have to finish roll with Tide. So if any SEC fans are out there, any Alabama fans,
roll on and a person. I don't know, roll something. But yeah, that's Tide thing, right? Okay. Thank you.
All good. Yeah, speaking my language too, talking about the brand. So protecting that. Thank you, John. I just want to give a few updates. You guys have already seen and heard about the new eXp commercial brand, but I just want to remind everybody what all is available in regards to that. So first of all, I've seen a ton of you already updating your logos, updating your marketing material. It looks so good, so sleek. I just want to encourage you to keep doing that. If you haven't done it already, go to your agent Canva and choose brand kit. You can hover over the logo to download it if you need a high-res file. We also have those available. If you have any trouble finding anything you need for the new brand, just reach out to us, marketing@expcommercial.com, or reach out to me directly on Workplace. We will help you find it. But we are super excited about it. Very, very happy to see you guys using it. It looks, like I said, it looks great. Just encouraging you to continue doing that. To help you, we have new templates in Canva. We have new listing flyers, brochures, social media templates, everything you need there. So just check out that Canva library that we have provided for you guys. If there's anything that you want that you don't see and you're like, I need this social media template, or I need this flyer, I use it every day for business, but I want a branded one, just reach out, let me know. We'll get that in the works for you guys. But make sure you go check it out, and you can use that link, exptoolkit.com/Canva commercial. That will take you to the library. On that same note, the build out templates have been updated with a new brand. So you can go in, create your OMs, create your flyers, create whatever you need and build out, and it will generate using the new branding with a new logo, the new colors. You can customize it like you always have been able to, but it'll just apply the new look and feel of eXp commercial. If you've created any flyers or OMs in the past using templates, you will be able to continue using those, but you will not be able to retroactively apply that template or that brand to any new listings, if that makes sense. I think I said that a little choppy, but you can't use the old templates anymore, but they should still be available in your library if you've created them historically. So just log into Build Out, check those out. Any questions, you can reach out to us, but I would also say make sure you go to the Build Out Unlocked training that we've started doing every couple of weeks. It's on the training calendar that John mentioned, expcommercial.com/training. Happens live, and they can answer any questions you have about the templates or anything else related to Build Out. So make sure you check that out. We also have new signs, business cards, banners, roll-up banners, step and repeats, anything you need for trade shows, events, anything you're going to. Go to our Build-A-Sign site. It's expcommercial.buildasign.com. Use this code. I would screenshot this slide while I've got it up because it's a long code, but it's EXPComLaunch40FS. You will get 40% off of your order. It's a great time to buy any new products you need: signage, banners, trade show stuff, step and repeats. A lot of you are hosting regional rallies coming up, which Lindy's going to talk about. If you need gear for that, this is the time to buy it. Use that code. We also have new commercial merch in the brand store. So we've got new t-shirts, polos, backpacks, coolers, whatever you need. If you want to send a gift to somebody or if you want to order it for yourself, go check it out at expbrandstore.com. You'll have to choose the commercial collection, but we have a ton of stuff in there. It is made to order, so it will take a little bit of time to get to you, but we have tons of options. If you want to see more, like I said, always reach out to us. We're always open to new ideas. And the last thing I'll mention is the new eXp Commercial Explains deck. We have been hearing about this for months and months and months. We finally have an updated version. It looks great, in my opinion. I didn't create it. We had a lot of help from our creative team. They did a great job with it. It is available for you in Canva. So you can go in, and the best part about it this time is you can take what we've provided from the corporate side, all of our stats, all of our data, and you can apply your own information in there. You can customize the slides, and you can tell the eXp story how you want to tell it, not how we have, told it on the corporate side. So you can kind of mix the two, totally customizable for you. Again, go to exptoolkit.com/Canva commercial, and you'll be able to see at the very top of the page, there's a little button to find that template specifically. You can start using it for traction on your own terms. So like I said, a lot of information there. Screenshot this slide, check out these links, start using the new brand. And then I'm going to pass it over to Lindy McNeese because she has a ton of updates about some of our events.
Hey, Bailey, thank you so much for bringing me in. And I do want to say what she mentioned about the Build a Sign coupon code. Make sure you use it. I got 250 premium business cards, curved edges, thick cards. They look amazing, shipped to my front door for less than 25 bucks. Seriously. So make sure that you go take advantage. It's almost half off, right? So now's a good time to go get those, just like she said. Okay. So I want to talk about some of these events that are coming up here shortly. So if eXpCon Canada in Montreal was any indication of what these rallies are going to be like, oh my gosh, y'all have to be there. You've got to go to these. At 4 of the regional rallies this year, we will have commercial focus, which we're super excited about. We have some of our commercial advisors that are helping put on the event. So there will be a good portion of it that will be geared towards commercial advisors and brokers. So we will be in Las Vegas, May the 1st, and then Dallas, May the 8th. We've got Houston, May the 12th, and then the DC, Maryland, Virginia area on May the 14th. These are great opportunities for you to establish referral relationships with a lot of the top producing agents, teams, and groups, and individuals in your area, and for co-sponsoring opportunities. As Sean was talking about the co-sponsorship, that is an incredible game changer, an asset to you and your business when joining us at eXp if you are looking to do so. Okay, a couple of more things. We are going to some of the industry events. And so we will be at SIOR, ICSC, and IBBA. John Letourneau and I will be at SIOR in Vegas. IBBA is in Orlando, Florida. I will be there. We have opportunities at both of those for you all that are attending to sign up for some booth hours. It's a great time to get to work on relationships with other people, to get deals. I've seen so many deals that are made just by standing at the booth, working it for an hour or two. So we're going to be dropping all of these links in the chat if you're in eXp World, and then also on YouTube. Make sure that you go click on that and you sign up for some of the booth hours, because it's a great opportunity to meet people and grow your business. And then for ICSC, okay, ICSC did something a little bit different this year where they closed off half of the area where we would actually go and have a booth. And so it's a lot more condensed, crowded. So we decided, hey, why not? Let's do something different. We rented out the Collins restaurant, which is on the first floor of the Fontainebleau in Las Vegas. It's going to be on May the 19th at 4:30 p.m. Please come and see us. This is going to be a great time to sit around and talk to all of the other attendees that have come. We're inviting everybody. So wow, what some relationships that you can build, so we're looking forward to it. Make sure that you scan the QR code. But again, all of these slides will be posted so you can get to them also on YouTube. So please do not miss out on any of this stuff. We are so excited. And then eXp ComCon. This is going to be new this year. It is going to be in Miami. It's at the same time that we're having eXpCon, right? But what we've done is we've taken a day out before eXpCon starts to have specific to a full day of commercial real estate. It'll be a mastermind. We'll have breakouts, and we want to make sure that you come. This is going to be on October the 20th. Save the date. Make sure you come. So we started out eXpCon Canada in Montreal. That was incredible. Barcelona's next, and then we're going to end it with Miami. So make sure that you attend any of these, because I'm so giddy excited just from attending in Montreal, and then to know what we have continuing come here in May and June, and then again to see you in Miami. So lots of good stuff coming up. And at this point, I want to bring back Sean, our Senior Vice President, our fearless leader, to come in here and close this out. Thanks, Sean.
Well, thank you, Lindy. I appreciate everything you do. She's not kidding about ICSC. We received 3 invitation. Well, I guess 3 responses today from our biggest competitors of people, agents, and advisors from those companies that wanted to come talk to us at the Collins Bar at the Fontainebleau during ICSC. So this is going to be big. Make sure you get out there and do some networking, but the regional rallies are the key. Those are our icon teams. Those are our icon agents. Those are who you want to build your relationships with. I'd like to reintroduce our AAC, our Agent Advisory Council. People often ask, what do they do? Well, they are on the inside for every decision that we make, from CoStar to brand. You see the brand up here? Do you see that? That was not my choice. That was their choice. So our Agent Advisory Council is turning eXp Commercial into what they need it to be in order to succeed in this market. These people from Jared to Billy and Michelle and Paul and Calvin, Robert, Darren, Jared, these guys are actually the ones driving what's happening here at eXp Commercial. You make sure to give Cheryl and Chris a call. Check in with them. They know what's going in on the inside. They know what's coming out months before it comes out. They are truly on the inside, and they are the leaders of our company. Likewise, if you're having any problems, if you're having any challenges, contact them. They have direct lines to me and my whole team. They are the upper leadership of eXp Commercial. So on that note, if you need help, you need support, our team's here. Our concierge and onboarding and growth and marketing and transactions, all of us are here for you. You can scan this code. You can scan this QR code, or you can go to exp.world/commercial lobby. You will find brokers, onboarding specialists, and concierge people waiting there for you. Number one key here is if you find anybody who's interested in eXp growth, in coming to eXp, they're mildly interested, they're really interested, they have some questions, growth@expcommercial.com. We'll send you out a link. We'll get together with them. Your job's not to recruit, not to attract. Your job is to do what you do and meet the people you meet. And if they have an interest in coming to eXp, growth@expcommercial.com. Our next meeting is going to be on June 5th. For May, we have 18 regional rallies and 4 major commercial conventions. I think I'm home for a good 3 days of that. So we will be having our next meeting on June 5th due to the regional rally schedule. I appreciate all your time. I want to be respectful of it. That is 30 minutes on the nose, and I will see you on June 5th. I'm always here for my people. So if you need me, just reach out on Workplace.